It's natural. Absolutely incredible. Now down here, look, there is sectioned off because there are walks on that side, yeah, but you have to respect the signs and you have to respect the times, okay? And you can see on that track, if you look at that sign, you see no cycles, no horses, you know, so some of them have allow you to take horses and stuff down, some of you don't. And there's also these signs which will tell you how long the walk. So that's a 2.7 kilometre walk, yeah, down to Vila Flor, and you can do it through the track, through the wilderness. And this is all open and free when you get it. You haven't got to pay an excursion person to do it. You can come with different excursion companies, and I suggest you always come with somebody and let people know where you are, of course. Have some form of GPS or something in case you get into trouble. But if you are sensible, you can have an amazing time up here on these kind of wilderness trails and tracks. You can be out here for days, take your supplies, and one of the reasons that I find myself up here is because of this. I mean, you can't do this. I mean, you can come on the bikes and that, but I mean, with the Himalayan, the 400cc little adventure bikes, great for this sort of stuff, but you can't carry stuff that's, you know, that's gonna keep you up here for too long. So coming up with the 4x4 is just an amazing opportunity to just spend a bit of time out. Look at the madness, look. The madness down on the coast, to the tranquility, the green, the lush areas of Tenerife. And people don't even realise it. People just think that Tenerife's about bars and clubs and Veronicas, and I suppose, listen, I've done it plenty of times, but this is just something else. Listen. You hear that? That is the sound of silence. That is the sound of silence. Absolutely amazing. Reckon? Let's stop at La Paz, up in Vila Flor, where all the petrol heads are. Find this going on every Sunday morning down here. Some great bikes. Great top fuelers and stuff. Always a good stop-off point for everybody up here. Always find a great selection of stuff going on as well. So La Paz is like the biker hangout. We've covered it loads of times in different videos. Vila Flor is the highest village in Spain, altitude-wise. And it's just at the base of kind of the Teide before it opens up into the natural park. And of all the times I've been here, I've never actually came down this side, and they've got like what they call a water house here. I'm not sure if this is natural, but I would have thought it would be. But look, then we found this place. Jackson said to me, "What's this, Dad?" Now, this is a communal clothes washing area, and back in the day, this is where people would have been, I think, washing their clothes. Now that's what I think. Yeah, so exploring. I got cut off with a phone call there, but yeah, it was right. So this area here was the village wash area, and everybody would come down here and they would wash their clothes, and then they would rinse the clothes off. And the amazing thing that I find with this kind of history when you look back at it is when I went to Pompeii, they had something like this, very, very, very similar. And how, okay, people travelled, Pompeii probably was much, much before this, but it's amazing how the same kind of design almost makes it from them all the way through. Look at these pictures here of how the water was being refined from the mountain. Yep. And they were into the wash house, and this was where everybody then was washing their clothes. It's amazing how mankind evolved and how we made use of the natural resources around us. And yet, we can't seem to live without the simplest thing of a connection to the internet these days. But back then, we were washing our clothes together. We were spending time in the mountains. We were refining the water and channel it down from the mountain. A lot to be said, really. Right, it's Land Rover time. Let's get going. One of the most impressive places on the planet, in my opinion, especially for the first time when you come up here, is the landscapes and the lunar landscapes of Mount Teide. And we're up at the observation kind of centre, and we're going to take a trip up to the very top in a cable car. Go on, Jackson. Two, please. One adult, one child. Oh, it's sold out. So we can go online and book. No tickets. No tickets here. No tickets online. No. Okay. Well, I'm disappointed. Yeah. You didn't want to go anyway, did you? So there's a lesson for you. If you want to go on the cable car up at Teide, it's now better to book online, and you need to look for the Ayuntamiento website. I'll put a link in the description anyway, and then you can book online. I mean, it was spur of the moment for us anyway, so I'm really not that disappointed. And looking at that, I'm not that disappointed. But maybe we'll fit it in on the way back, and we'll book the ticket. Huh? Yes. Maybe we'll fit it in, because I'm just thinking the view from up there would be incredible. But what does puzzle me is it isn't actually that busy, right? And yet they're saying that they're sold out and there's no space. Look, I mean, there's a few people here, but obviously this place just absolutely rammed before. Let's go and have a look at in the shop, and we might have to get a nice cold beer or something, Jack. You reckon? Shame about the volcano, huh?
Nah,
No, right?
because I didn't want to go.
What? Where's your spirit of adventure? All right. Come with me, come and have a look at this and tell me that this isn't amazing. Come on. Undo your belt, undo your door. Be careful getting out. Under your seatbelt. This, all along the mountain roads, as you make your way up and down the mountain, you'll see small cameras signs, which are for viewpoints. They are the most spectacular places that you can go and see. And they are also the safest places that you can go and see from. Come on, Jackson, follow Dad. And you get to see stuff like this. I'm going to be quiet while we just take this in. Amazing, huh? Fantastic. Incredible.
I don't see the point.
Eh?
I don't see the point.
Just amazing places. Come on, Jacko.
And the sign?
Turned up
A little bit of a confusion.
at the personless campsite. We've got this cabin here. So let's check it out. There's nobody at the gate. The gate wasn't open. It was the hardest place to find ever. So we've got to go on to WhatsApp. Right then. So this was €63. I mean, it's just a bit of a bed, you know. Okay, well look, it is what it is, and it's all we've got now for tonight. It looks like we'll probably get a decent night's sleep here.
Well, camping
But
was
to be
better.
honest, for €63, I've stayed in some really fantastic hotels and places that were so much better than this. This reminds me of something like Freddie Dobbs stopped in Morocco. But I ain't in Morocco. I'm in Tenerife. You know, it's got a bit of a musty smell in here. So, but anyway, it is what it is, and we're going to make the best of it. We've got a bed we can make a sleep on. So we can have a good night's sleep, and that's it. What do you reckon?
Well, camping was better.
Camping was about the same, except never had that musty smell. Righto. Okay, well, it is what it is. At least we're in, and we'll take it from here. Okay.